Hey everybody, welcome back to Sinister Slugs. It's me, Judas, here again with another amazing video that I know you'll love. So, I've been recently browsing Instagram and maybe getting into a few too many fights on Instagram. As one does. I mean, you're on the internet. You might as well argue with people. It's not like they're gonna do anything about it anyways.
I will follow him wherever he may go. There isn't an ocean too deep, a mountain so high it can't keep me away.
So, I've come across a few different things about religion, and just recently, just some more political things. Not really too political, but mostly people arguing about identity politics, which is one thing that kind of is a little concerning to me. So I wanted to delve into a few little topics and ideas that I've had recently for no real reason, just to tell them to you. So, if you don't know what identity politics are already, let me tell you. It is an idea that one person can then divide themselves from everybody else based on who they believe they are. It's not like it's the worst thing in the world to be something, but then to classify yourself separately in any way because you are black or white or gay or straight. You're all people. And going into that, I got into an argument with somebody on Instagram, like I said, about the use of a specific word and how it's not really that bad. So, the word I'm talking about, if it can't already be assumed, is the N-word. I'm not going to say it for obvious reasons, but I just think that maybe it's not the worst thing in the world that somebody who isn't already black and can claim ownership of that word, it's not that bad for them to actually say it. It's not the end of the world. Maybe you don't like it that they say that, but to begin with, you can't really own a word for just your one race. That's a little silly, first of all, and there's real racism out there. That's what I said. I said, don't worry about that. You need to choose and pick your battles, because some battles aren't that important, and fighting those battles will make you look silly in the eyes of the rest of the world. So, furthering into that, I just said, maybe find real racism in the world, not people using a word because they're dumb idiots on the internet trying to troll you. And I got into a few arguments. I mean, they started calling me Mr. Privileged White Man and various other things, and said at one point, I mean, I have a screenshot of it right here, where this lady, who will go unmentioned in terms of name, said that you can't be racist to white people, and that you can be prejudiced but not racist, which I thought that was a little funny when I first read it, and I honestly had a hard time believing that she even said it to begin with. But maybe, I don't know how she understands that racism is a whole lot different from being prejudiced against somebody, because they both revolve around the same central argument. So, people can be prejudiced towards white people, but they can't be racist towards white people, even though the prejudice is about the color of their skin, which is racism. I don't know. I get confused when talking about identity politics because the people who really believe in enforcing this stuff don't make a whole lot of sense. So I just wanted to rant about that and say, hey, maybe pick your battles a little bit better for anyone, actually, not just people who believe in identity politics and stuff like that. Just pick your battles, because it's not always the best idea to be fighting for things that are kind of silly. Anyways, with that being said, stick around, guys. It was fun talking to you. Make sure to subscribe and like this video if you did like this video. See you later.
You look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got one.